Hello everyone, welcome to episode 7 of my Crystal Palace save. If you remember the last game, we just nicked a win against West Ham. Danny Drinkwater. Moved him swapped him over for Mayer. Came into the more advanced role and thrived in it really. Got the goal we needed to win. Puts us top of the Premier. Perfect, 2 in front of City. So yeah, another 4 games and then we come to the halfway point of the season. And if we're still in contention of a Premier League battle for the title, then wow. So yeah, brilliant really. All in all, couldn't have gone any better. I didn't believe that we'd be up there challenging. Never thought that. I know. You know, you can sort of playing these games for years, which I have been doing. You sort of work it out, what tactics work better, things, and you know, you learn how to play the game through experience. But honestly, with this team and the depth I've got, we haven't had too many major injuries, thankfully, yet. I didn't think we'd be at this point at the top of the table, so I'm over the moon at the minute. So that, yeah, let's see how we go. I mean, if I could occupy them top 7, well, yeah, top 6. Now that we're doing so well, a top 6 place would be I'd be over the moon with that. So whatever happens now is a bonus. Anything other than 6th is just an absolute bonus. So we'll see how we go. So we got the Merseyside derby there. Don't know why I put view. Okay. He's found 45 players. Start to do. He looks pretty decent. Looks pretty good. That's what I mean. If you search the other nations, which I forgot to do, you find some real talent there. He's 28, but he's not too bad. He looks to me like he's some sort of target man, going by his jumping, heading, stamina, strength. Like he's a bit of a unit. Finishing's not bad, and pace ain't bad either. Never been capped by Uruguay. I might personally scout this fella, because we do like to play with that sort of big bloke up top, but also to have a bit of you know, bit of quality about him as well. Keeper there, 22, not bad. Okay, so we'll get our dibs on him. Probably have to search this in my own time really. So it'll take up a lot of thing. 27 years old. He's okay. He's nothing special, but he's dirt cheap. Might make a little cheeky bid for him, because at that sort of money, to have him as a bit of depth, why not? Sorry, I'm just sending a text here. If you wonder why I've gone quiet. Liverpool 3-0. Good result for him. Okay. So United beat Derby on penalties. Doing City are through. Newcastle knocked out Arsenal. and Chelsea are through. So Chelsea beat Leicester. So you got Man City, Man United, Stoke, Leeds, Chelsea, Borough, Swansea, Newcastle. Well, that's got a Chelsea City final written all over it, hasn't it? But you never know. You got all championship tie there, so that'd be good to see a championship team in the semis. Newcastle got a good chance of getting there. Benitez taking his boys into a semi. That'd be a good game, that though. That City United. You'd have to say the winner of that would look like the likely winners of the whole thing, but you just never know. Take them speakers down because I will forget when the game comes. Not quite sure who our next game is. Oh. Taking this time on this particular day, 30th of November. There we go. Right, so Southampton at home. You'd expect us to win that one, but 45 players, 43. I'll have a look at them later on. I remember. The reserves actually played a game. I think that's the first bloody game they've played, isn't it? Oh no, they have played a few games. Lost them all though. It just shows our depth, doesn't it, really? Okay, anyway. Tierney for cements. In fact, what I should do really is you can set. Where is it? Your reserves to play in the way that you play for the first team. So it's always handy for any sort of youngsters. You can see how they perform in certain positions. I mean, we haven't got a lot there at the minute, and a lot of them we're trying to sell. But it's certainly worth doing because you can see how players adapt to certain roles. You'll see in a minute if I can make an example of it. What's the assistant manager been playing? So he's been playing just a standard 4-4-2. Let's check this one out quick. Yeah, he's just been playing a standard 4-4-2. So if I remember, the next game that gets scheduled, we'll have a look, and you should see him playing in that formation. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works anyway. We're going to put this fella back down so he gets a few games. We should put a few more players down there, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Schlupp, perhaps. Yeah, I think what we'd do, bear with me, it's a bit of the boring bits here, but they might as well get a bit of game time in the reserves and just rotting in the first team. James Tompkins, might be worth him getting a few. Well, we'll put Perry down there as well. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, just going to check the team, see how we're pretty much strong, full strength, except for Barkley who's injured. Other than that, we are good to go, 100%. Here we go. I'm expecting us to win here because I don't know. I just think at home against Southampton we should be looking to win, but you just never know. Again, probably be a game. It's going to be tricky for us. We're still yet to draw a game, which is very weird. But I'm happy because we've pretty much won every single game that we had a chance in. Basically, we've exceeded. Get in, Max Meyer. Getting a lot of football at the minute. And stepped up there. Oof. God, crossbar again. Come on, the boys. Yes, 2-0. Brilliant. Nothing to change. Look at that, boss in it still. Ugh, Nathan Redmond. So it makes it interesting for the last quarter of the game. Come on, Palace. Say this out, boys. Check the condition. Townsend, has he got an injury? Yeah, potential thigh injury. So we'll get him off. And we will bring on Jordan Ayew and Max Meyer. I'm going to take him off. I'm going to switch these two because Drinkwater excelled there in the last game. Come on, see this out. Oof. Come on, boys. I'm going to get Andy Carroll to come on for the last 10. Danny Ings. Talking about we haven't drawn yet. Well, looks like we're going to get our first one. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm gutted with this. Oh, when you're so used to winning. Come on. Oh, my word. Oh, domination. We should have finished it. Wow. That was a close game. It was a good game as well. We got our first draw of the season. Oh, City have overtook us there. We missed a trick there. Definitely missed a trick. That's a gutter, that one. Talking about, we haven't drawn for a while, and then, yep, like the game usually does, it seems to listen to you and do exactly that. Bloody hell. Yeah, we certainly missed a trick there, I think. So we're level on points now. They've got a better goal difference. Scored 10 more goals than we have. But we got a little bit better of a defensive record. It's going to be a tight. I mean, we shouldn't have even been thinking about a title challenge. But when you're there at this point, you can only dream. And it's gutting that, you know, we could have had a 2-point advantage there and we threw it away. But it was a close game, and fair play to Southampton. They seem to have been a bit of a team there for draws. 6 draws this season now. That's the way it goes, isn't it? United are way off there, aren't they? And Chelsea, look. You'd have to fear for one of their jobs. So the Palace board are delighted. The fans are loving it. Which is always good. Huddersfield away next. You'd expect to win that. Being away, even though it's away, you'd still expect to smash Huddersfield. Bottom of the league, rock bottom. I'm going there with full intention to blow them away. That's my key thinking there. We shouldn't be thinking of even getting anything less than 3 points against Huddersfield the way we're performing. But as I keep saying, you just never know in this game. So Liverpool turned them over as you'd expect. If they win their game, they go level with us and City. So it's going to make it a real interesting title battle. FA Cup third round. Let's do it all at once. Arsenal City, you got a big tie there. Hopefully, who we got? Barnsley at home. I'm happy with that. 5th in League One. Home tie. And we're going to treat the FA Cup with respect, because I want to try and go all the way if I can. It's going to be bloody tough, but who knows. And I will be treating that with respect, that one. United 4-0. You've got to get lucky in the draws in the cup competitions. Really, you've got to hope that you get a home draws against lower league clubs. That helps a lot, you know. This guy, his contract's up soon. Just see if we can. He's wanting a lot more than he should be getting, really, isn't he? See if he accepts that. It's still 500 quid more than he's getting. It'd be silly to not accept it, really. Right, let's have a look at this guy. Pretty good. Oh, I like him. I like him. He's good. Not the youngest, but not the oldest either. We've got no fees. It's ridiculous. I'll certainly be keeping an eye on him. David Guzman. He's crap. Utterly crap. Crap. He's okay. 23. We'll add him to shortlist. He's nothing special really. Wow, Chelsea have come in with 45 million there. Now, you're going to have to give me 50 mil to even consider selling one of our prize assets. Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, you want him, then £50 million it's going to cost you. So it's up to you, boys. They come back with that. It's still a wrench to sell him, but £50 million is a lot of money. And we could really invest the squad and strengthen it with that sort of money. So yeah, it'd be hard to turn down. The only bummer is we'd lose him in January for the second half of the season. So we'd have to really get an adequate replacement in. Wolves are after Porter. He's a good player, him. Very good player. Wow, and he wants a new challenge. We can't afford him though. That's the annoying thing about this. We can't bloody afford him. There's no offers made yet. Now they start pouring the offers in. I guess we'll make an offer anyway, even though we ain't got the money. So they've rejected that. So we'll leave it for now. I didn't actually look at the second phase here. So you got Liverpool, Atletico, CSK Moscow, Monaco. Tough group, that one. Real Madrid, Juventus, Man United, Lokomotiv. Wow, Lokomotiv got in there. That's a group of death, that one. And you got Bayern, Tottenham, Valencia in another group of death. And Napoli, City, Spartak Moscow, Schalke. You'd expect City to get out of that. Although they've lost to Napoli already. At home. Wow. So yeah, like what I said to you at the start of this series, the UEFA Champions League is how it used to be in the olden days, where there's a second group phase instead of going straight to knockouts. There's not been a way to found out to sort of patch that yet. Same with the Europa League. Well, the old UEFA Cup as it is, that's still straight knockout, like two-legged knockouts. I might let him. He's 66. Yeah, he's. So yeah, there's not been a way yet, but it's still brilliant, really, in what it does. You know. So Chelsea give up on Zaha. They're not prepared to pay 50 million. So if you're not, then don't bother. I mean, it was only 5 mil more than what we asked for, than what they were willing to pay. Sorry, but it's going to take a bid like that to even tempt me to consider it, because he's been a star for us. So, yeah, United beat Real Madrid. Wow. So Swansea knocked out Newcastle and Stoke beat Leeds. So you probably would have thought Leeds would have won that and Newcastle would have won that. But the game throws up shocks like that. Swansea have appointed Steve Clarke. He used to be on Liverpool's staff, he did. So we're going to have to pull out of that because we haven't got 10 million. So we're probably going to lose him, which is gutting, because look at his bloody stats, they're brilliant. That's a gutter, that. Chelsea and Arsenal both gone through that. Did I just see Barcelona? Yeah, I did. Wow, Barcelona must have dropped into it from the Champions League. That is a bloody shock, that one. How the hell did they end up? So Tottenham and Napoli pipped them. Wow. So you'd make Barca favourites for that competition now, wouldn't you? So he's rejected it, so whatever, I can get someone else. So next game. I've only played the one game yet. I'm hoping to get Huddersfield in and Brighton. So we've at least played 3 in this episode. It's been a bit slow going, this one. Hope it's not going to be one of them where it's, yeah, not good basically. We drop points. City and Tottenham coming up in the Christmas period. Close as well. Key games, them ones. Oh. So yeah, remember I said about the reserves? There we go, look. Playing that tactic that I play in the first team. A few different team instructions. Well, not much different, only the tackling's a bit easier. But yeah, playing that system, and they actually got a win out of it. So it's just handy to keep an eye on who can sort of play where, although there's a lot of grey players in there at the minute. Porto, Conceição's been sacked. They're 4th in the Premier. Well, yeah, you can imagine why he's been sacked, really. You'd expect Porto to be up there, really, with Benfica and Sporting, wherever Sporting are. Well, they're down there. So, yeah, you wouldn't expect that one. So, Chelsea have come back in for Zaha, and they're willing to pay the 50 million now. So, they've had a change of heart and thought, wow, yeah, we'll pay £50 million for him. Still a wrench though, isn't it, to consider it. Could I push it even up higher, perhaps? £50 million though. It's Caballeros. Rob Green. We need a keeper as well, don't we? I mean, he's 37. No, we don't need a keeper, do we? I wonder if they'd throw Loftus-Cheek in as well. I'm being cheeky now, but you've got to try your chance your hand here, haven't you? I don't think they're going to accept this. But you've got to try. I'm going to try. If we could get that, I'll take that in a heartbeat. Because we've got 50 mil to play with, and we're bringing in Loftus-Cheek, another England international, to beef our centre midfield options up. Yeah, you take that all day, but I cannot see them accepting it, to be honest. Still a good deal, really, I think, because Zaha's smashing it. But I don't think they'll do it. I mean, either way, I'm not too fussed, because if I keep Zaha, I'll be more than happy, because he's fantastic. And we could get more down the line, but I don't know. So Huddersfield next. They've not come back to us yet, Chelsea, so they seem to think he'll be an excellent signing, but to me he looks very poor. So no, I don't think I'll go for that one. Somebody's in for Townend as well, Watford. So if we lost both our wingers, then that would be pretty difficult. We're all good to go. No, nothing to change really. Here we go. Expect us to win this, hopefully. Sorry, I'm just sending a text here while keeping my eye on the game. Hear that. So a pretty bland first half there. 0-0, no goals. We dominated it, that's for sure. Yeah, no goals. Probably keep it how it is. I hope that Chelsea bid's not going to cause Zaha to have a dip in form. That'd be annoying. Oh, but he nearly scored there. Nearly made me eat my words. Get it in. Max Meyer delivers. Lovely. No more than we deserve. Townsend. Okay, so I'm going to bring Townsend off. He looks like he's unfit. He looks like he's got potential injuries. So we will bring on Sacco. Drinkwater's going to come off. And Max Mayer's going to come off as well. And swap them two round. Get in, Zaha scores. Makes me eat my words. And that's why it's a wrench to sell him, because he's quality. Another one. Oh, no. Two 2-0. We'll take that all day long. Game we dominated, as you can tell by their keeper getting a 9. Wow, Chelsea beat City in a thriller, 4-3. Wow, very close game that one. What a cracking game. That puts us top of the league again. But Liverpool can equal us. They win their game in hand. Oh, I'm going to save here again because I've been forgetting to do that, haven't I? I'd usually save the second file as well, but I'll only do that when we when I end the game, sort of thing. Might waste a bit of time. So you got the FIFA Club World Cup. They've also changed this with the patch. On the old version, it used to be it used to have the group stages, but they've made it with the quarters and things like that now. Stops it being affecting your schedule too much. That makes sense. Oh. I remember the Club World Cup. I remember we won the Champions League when we beat Milan in that fantastic game. The next season we played in the FIFA Club World Cup, a competition that we hadn't won, and we played Sao Paulo in the final. We absolutely hammered them. Literally, Chelsea give up there. We hammered them, peppered their goal. We had about 5-6 offside goals ruled out. That's not even a lie as well. And yet they ended up winning Sao Paulo. It was gutting, even though the World Club Championships regarded as a small trophy and not really, it's not got the clamour, is it, or the, what's the word? It's not that great in world standing. Yeah, it was a competition I wanted us to win because we'd never won it, and for all it's worth, you could say, wow, we're the world champions. But how we lost that game, I still can't get over it to this day. That's one game that I was so gutted that we lost, because we just literally hammered them. And I think their goalkeeper had a great game. I think he's their captain. I can't remember his name. Is it Senny or something weird like that? But yeah, if any Liverpool supporters are watching this video and remember that game and can relate, it was absolutely gutting. It really was. But the way football is sometimes, isn't it? I remember it was on at a weird time as well, because it was played like sort of, I don't know if it was Japan or something like that. They played it in the morning, obviously, where their time difference is different. I remember Benitez was our manager, and he had I think his dad was ill. I think he died around that time, I think. So he doesn't look too bad. I let him. Yeah, there was a lot going against us, but again, how we lost that game. Wow, crazy. So you've got the City Man United game now, the Beast. Liverpool beat Tottenham, so they go top of the league, and City beat United. They both play strong teams. Believe they did, yeah. The City knocked out United in the Manchester derby. De Bruyne. So I'll probably try and get this Brighton game in quick, and then that'll be it for this episode as we come up to the 45-minute mark. Been a bit of a slow one, but I think in the Christmas period, at the start of sort of December, it does get quite slow. Oh. Am I going to be able to skip past that? What's this guy like? Wow, pretty good. Very good, I like him. He's good. Lucas Scholl. Nothing special really. Palace reserve draw, and they've come back with 50 mil again. It's still a wrench to sell him. So 55 mil. Meet us in the middle with the Loftus-Cheek thing. If you're not going to give us him, give us 55 mil. Definitely seems to be running a bit slower in December. Okay, so here we go. Brighton. Still nothing to change. Everyone's okay. No major injuries apart from Barkley. Away we go. This is a derby, this one. Well, not in geographical senses, but Crystal Palace and Brighton have got some sort of rivalry. I don't know, I think it come from if it's some mods and rockers or something weird like that, or something went on years ago at a game or something. I do remember, Brighton score. I do remember, well, I don't remember it, but I do know what it was. I just can't remember it in a minute. But yeah, they have got a rivalry, Palace and Brighton. Pretty tense one as well. So I'd be pissed if we lost this one. Come on, I'm sure the Bolden fans would be too. Come on, boys. Oh. Come on. Oof. They're giving us a run for our money, aren't they? Right, check everything out. Nobody's performing. Batshuayi and Bissaka playing crap. Come on. Yes, Max Mayer, get in. Delivers again, the boy. Right, Batshuayi's coming off. He's played pretty poor. Townsend's injured. Well, he's not injured, but fitness isn't great. We're going to go direct. I want to try and win this game. There's a crossbar option. Zaha and AU coming on. I want to try and win this game. We can't give up a lot of ground, really. Oof. Andy Carroll's got to do his job here. Oh, come on, boys. No. Oh. Mayer. Oh. Come on. One more. Come on, boys. Ah, 1-1 draw. Well, we were trailing most of the game. We were the better side, but we'll take a draw in the end, considering we were conceding. Right, I'm just going to save, and then that'll be it for this episode, everybody. So we'll save up. So that one, save number 2. There we go. So thanks everyone for watching. Went over a bit the 45-minute mark there. Bit of a long drawn out episode. But we'll see you for the next one. Bye.